Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel Just Tony Get the Money. Here you will learn information about personal finances and ways to make your money work for you. If you like information like this, please hit that like button, please subscribe, and please hit that notification bell so that you can get future videos like this. Know that the obvious mismanagement of COVID-19 is leading to many problems throughout America. 29 states are now mandating face covers. More than 4 million cases have been reported, leading to over 145,000 deaths. Hotspot areas are bringing in trucks to keep dead bodies frozen because morgues are running out of space. If trends like this continue, states will be forced to go back to shelter in place in order to protect its citizens. Over 52.6 million people have filed for unemployment in the last 18 weeks. The number of jobless claims had continued to decline over the course of the last couple of weeks. However, this number was reported at 1.4 million this week versus 1.3 million that was recorded last week. This is the first increase since March. The South and the West are the hotbeds for this virus right now, as we've seen spikes in cases in states like California, Florida, Louisiana, and Texas. A sign that the pandemic was serious was definitely noted when we saw the president cancel the Republican National Convention that was scheduled in Jacksonville, Florida. His denial for the ferocity of this disease has seemed to have taken a 180-degree turn. Hopefully, the president can urge all Americans to wear masks and more vigilantly do so himself, so that we can turn the corner on this disease. This preponderance of evidence is reason why Congress and the president needs to work quickly in order to help struggling Americans. Here are the things that you need to know about our second stimulus checks. Number one, Senate Republicans and the president have been meeting all week. They've been working on different topics that are important to them. Lots of banter has been going back and forth, but to be truthful, their progress has been marginal at best. Among themselves, they're debating things like payroll taxes, liability protection, and not to exceed that $1 trillion. Hopefully, they'll come to some type of agreement soon. Number two, no negotiation with House Democrats. Note that this is where the Democrats want to be. They're able to put the blame on Republicans if the economy continues to sink, because they've already passed the HEROES Act, and it lays the groundwork for lots of things that need to be done throughout America. Many of the things that the House Democrats have proposed will help Americans. There are some things that need to be taken out, but those things can be debated. Number three, mutual agreement. There are certain things that the president, House Democrats, and Senate Republicans all agree on. And those things are money for COVID testing, money for schools, unemployment extension, and stimulus checks. And while they all agree on all of these different categories, they all agree in different degrees. So these are the things that will need to be debated amongst them, so eventually a bill can be passed and Americans can be helped. Number four, Republican versus Democrat. Note that the Democrats want to pass one comprehensive bill that includes all of the things in it to help Americans as well as to help government. But note that Republicans believe just the opposite. They want to piecemeal and pass portions of the bill so that they can keep the bill under $1 trillion. And here's some of the things that will slow the bill down. Senate Republicans want liability protection, and this helps businesses. And of course, Democrats want to help people as opposed to businesses. So this is a little snag that they'll have to work through and agree upon amongst themselves. And of course, Democrats want aid for states, but Republicans don't want to do this because they say that many of the states that are controlled by Democrats have been run badly, and that's why they're having problems with their economies. Number five, the Senate is in session until August 7th. So that gives them 2 weeks from today in order to get their bill passed. If this is not done by August 7th, then they will go into recess and they will not be back in session until September 8th. But note, even if they do go into recess, they can still hold special sessions in order to get portions of this bill passed because, as we know, Americans need help right away. So don't be dismayed if you don't see anything passed by August 7th. The good news is, once the president signs off on the stimulus bill once it's passed, the U.S. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin says payments can be made in as quickly as 7 days. So that's good news. So we just need the Senate along with the House to do their thing and get the bill over to the president so that the bill can get passed and turned into law so checks can be sent out to all Americans. As we know, politics are being played. But as far as I can tell from all the information that I've gathered, I believe that the Senate and the House will work together to get a bill passed by either late next week or no later than August 7th. And my belief is that there will be checks that start to get mailed out by the end of August. Let me recap the 5 things you need to know about our second stimulus checks. Number 1, Senate Republicans are meeting with the president. Number 2, no known negotiations with Democrats. Number 3, items that all parties agree with. Number 4, Democrats one bill, Republicans piecemeal deal. And number 5, August 7th deadline. If you like information like this, please hit that like button, please subscribe, and please hit that notification bell. As always, thank you for watching and get the money.